this was going to be like the most, what's the word? Like impromptu, thrown together, I don't even care, live stream. Like, I want to do it so bad, and it's just not gonna, like, anyway. But so I say, like, what I'm saying is, like, that's what I thought it was gonna be. And like, I actually am like, look at this lighting in here and everything. Like, wow, who knew that when I thought everything was falling apart, it actually is not. Thank you for being here. I really feel like maybe this live stream, I don't know, maybe this will be the one that really reaches somebody that needs to be reached, because let me see if I can just do this. We'll see how that works. Because I don't know. I just think that, oh, okay. So this is what I think. This is what I'm here to say. That I have bangs. No, I tell y'all that all the time. You know that because you see them. I'm just going to get right into it because I'm going to a women's retreat and we're leaving at 3 and it's 2:09. And I'm packed, but like very, like not packed well. But I mean, it's literally like 2 nights in the woods. So I don't think that I need to really do any crazy packing. And I have a pair of leggings that I ordered from Amazon that were supposed to be here yesterday. And wait, they were supposed to be here Wednesday. And then they said they were gonna be here yesterday. And I was like, you know what, they're not coming, that's fine. But I had like packed everything up because we're moving. So I've like packed everything up. And anyway, I was like, they're not gonna be here. I'm not gonna have anything to wear, being super dramatic. But they said they're gonna be here at 2:30. Amazon said they'll be here between 2:30 and 5:30 today. And we're leaving at 3. So hopefully it'll work out, just because I don't know why I'm making a big deal out of that. It's really not a big deal. I am not going to be any more or less content with myself and my life if I have on a pair of leggings or not. Or even like if my makeup looks good or anything external for that matter. And most of the time, I'm really good with knowing that. Most of the time, that's not an important thing for me. But like right now, I'm just like so disconnected. And I think I know what it is. So really the main thing is I don't worry. Let me rephrase that. I have a few things I want to say, and I want to say them fast because I want to get off here in time to like have my stuff together. But like, I've been wanting to do this for a few days because I really, really miss my kids. I really miss them a lot. And I think that I'm going to make this live stream the one that I like really just promote. Like, I want my children to see my face and to know that, number one, hi, you know, like, I'm okay. I've been okay. You know, like, they're like, everyone else is the ones that's not okay. Like, I know that sounds terrible to say, but I've been thinking that for years. I've been like, you know what? I don't know if I'm the one that's really not okay. But I've been allowing people to like tell me that I'm not okay, when really like I see that maybe I'm not okay, but like you're not okay too. But like, what's the point? Like, I'm not going to point the finger at you like you are at me. At least not out loud. But like in my mind, I'm like, y'all are not okay. And like the more I become okay, like the less other people around me are okay. And I'm like, it's a shame, because the only way to be okay is like to admit that you're not. You know what I mean? If you're okay, that's great. But if you like, if you're trying to raise 2 kids on your own and like it's not, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, like you're just, that was Daniel letting me know he's on his way to the house. I don't know why I'm so animated today. I don't know why. I think because, I don't know why. I don't know why I am. I'm probably animated a lot of the times. But, I have this crazy thing that like occurred to me earlier, and I've been crying like so much lately, but like kind of happy tears, kind of sad tears, if that makes sense. So I was looking at my dogs outside. Like, I was outside trying to like praise God. I mean, like, I say trying, like there's no trying. If you want to praise God, you can. But like, I was outside like trying to sing, and I just wasn't feeling it, which is probably, I know that means I need to do it the most. Not need to, I don't know. Just bear with me while I get past myself. Because I'm like really stumbling over all my words. But I'm like, I know once I get like to the point where I can say what I want to say, it'll be worth it. So anyway, so I was outside, And I was like praising God. And I look over at my dogs and they're like so happy. Like they're like so content. And I'm like, I know that they missed me as much as I missed them for the year that I was away. And granted, I saw them like every weekend, but like they're used to me being here all the time, and I wasn't. And I know they missed me and I missed them, but like I look at them now and they're so happy. Like they're okay. Like they're more than okay. Like they're okay, and I'm sure they feel better if they were like feeding off of my energy. Like I'm sure that wasn't helping them any, because I wasn't okay. Like I wasn't in a good place, and I know that they could pick up on that. And so there was probably a lot of like anxiety or just like negative emotions that they were like being subjected to. So I know that they're like more than okay now. And it like, this just like boom, like hit me. I was like, oh my gosh. They say that like a year to humans is like 7 years. Like 1 human year is equal to 7 dog years. So I was thinking, it's been 7 years since I've seen my children. And I'm like I had to explain all that. Like it took a long time, but in my mind it was like boom. Like I was like, my kids are gonna be okay. Like I'm gonna see my kids soon and they're gonna be okay. They're not okay right now. I don't think they're okay right now, but I know that they're gonna be, because I trust God that much. I really, really do. And looking at my dogs and like that coming to me, like that's just so random, but like it's really not random. I really feel like it might just be numbers. Like it might not, I'm sure there's not any like scientific backing that would say like, oh yeah, so like an emotional, and you know, like dog emotions, you know, like, no, I'm sure it's nothing like that. But like, as far as just the time frame, you know, like my kids need me. Just like, I mean, the dogs don't need me. Like they don't need me. They do. I just know that it's going to be okay. And I know that it's going to be soon that it's going to be okay. I know that it's going to be soon that something big is going to come to pass that's going to change everything. And I don't know what that's going to be. I pray that it's nothing that's, you know, like I pray that it's nothing bad in the sense of the word, but like something monumental is going to occur that is going to shift things back in the direction that they need to be. AKA me being a mother, a good mother to my 2 neglected teenage children. And that's just where I'm at on that. You know, okay, so I was thinking about how I was thinking yesterday about Gideon when he's going to battle against like the Amalekites, I think, and you know, he has like 22,000 men. I'm pretty sure that was the number. It was like a lot, like 32 or 22,000 men, and God's like, that's not enough. I mean, that's like, no, like, call out whoever is fearful or whoever like wants to go home to their wife and children, like tell them they can leave. And so they did. And like literally like 3/4 of them left or something. And so he had like 5,000. And then he was like, okay, take them down to the water to drink water and like see how they drink the water. The ones that lap it like a dog, pay attention to them versus the ones that kneel down and drink the water like with their hands, you know. So Gideon did that. And the ones that were lapping the water like dogs, he was like, these are your guys. And it's not like, I'm being serious because I'm like really speaking from my heart, and I am like going, like I am really thinking about my kids, so it really makes me like very intense and like emotional and stuff. But yesterday when I was thinking about this, it was really making me laugh because I was like, I could see like, it's serious and it's the Bible, but like in the theatrical sense, God's like, you know, there's like all these big strong, like thousands and thousands of men, like in an army. And they're like, rah, like, let's go. And God's like, not them. And then he's like, okay, well, here's like 5,000. And like, they're not as big and strong, but like, they're here. And God's like, not them. And then it's like, it ends up being 300. It was 200 or 300. I think it was 300. It ends up being 300 men, the ones that were lapping the water like dogs, which to me, that makes it sound like these guys were like, I don't know. I mean, it paints a picture in my mind. I'll just say that. And so God is like, those are your guys. Those are your men. And he does that so that people will know it's God that won the battle and not man, not Gideon, not his army, not the numbers, not their brute strength, nothing that we can do. It's all God. And I truly believe that I see women all the time in recovery. I see women that get sober, work a program, get their kids back, you know, and like, you know, maybe not like at various lengths of time, but like I see it happen all the time, as it should. But who can you attribute that to? The court system, the mother, you know, like their caseworker. Like there's so many different, you know, elements here. But like for me, it's nothing but God. Like it's literally nothing but God. Because I know Danny's about to get home and the dogs are going to bark. That's why I shut that door. They are going to, like, it has been made so clear to me. There's nothing that I or anyone else is going to or can do. Because I just see that. Like, I can't, I mean, it's not that I'm like, I don't care, like, I give up. Like, I am a problem solver. I am determined. When I put my mind to something, I will do it. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to, I'm you know what I mean? If I could do anything to get my kids back, I promise you I would have them back already. If there was a person or a judge or a caseworker or a program or an amount of money or a lawyer or anything, like I would have made a way. I would have found a way. I would have done it. It is like there has been this, like, I can't even explain it, and it doesn't matter because I'm not going to go into it. The fact is, when my kids and I are reunited, it will be so apparent to everyone that it is nothing but God. I believe that. And I really think that it's the only thing that's keeping me having faith. And I really believe it's the thing that it's the reason that I trust and am continuing on. And because the longer this goes on, the stronger my faith grows. And, you know, the level of like, it's all going to work out in the end. And I know that. And then this is like the crazy thing. This was just what like really, I was like, I just can't even with today. Like I go inside as I'm like sitting here thinking like, yay, like the Lord just kind of gave me this like, you know, this, like he kind of spoke to me through like the thing with the dogs, like, oh, you know, it was a year to them and it'll be 7 years ago, whatever. Like just to kind of like, you know, keep my faith going or like give me hope. And then we go inside and Lucy's, my Great Dane, is literally like the whole front of her legs are like covered in blood. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what did you do? Like I guess they were outside, her and Roscoe were like outside playing and she like, I don't know what she ran into, but she from like her chest down on one of her legs is just cuts and blood. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, so I'm just like, I start crying again. I'm like, well, maybe they're not okay. Maybe nothing's okay. And I'm like, okay, calm down. This dog is like a freaking horse. Like, I don't even know if she realized she was hurt, you know? Like when I was trying to like, I had like a small towel and I was kind of like trying to like pat the Bobos to like, you know, clean them up. And she was just like, oh, like trying to get the towel, just like play with me. I was like, girl, you're fine. But anyway, I just miss my kids. And this whole move is so bittersweet because, you know, I'm not leaving them, but I feel like I am, and I know that I'm not. I'm moving into a better situation, like to be better set up for when the day comes that I am reunited with them in whatever capacity or however that looks. Like, I want to be on my feet in every way possible, so that like you know what I mean? Like that, I know I'm doing the right thing, but like it doesn't feel like it, you know? Nothing ever feels like it should, because there's always this looming reminder of like the part of me that's missing still. So, but I wanted to say this, you know, that prayer, I realized how strong, how powerful, number one, God, first and foremost, but prayer, like it's unbelievable, like how powerful praying for someone is. And I saw it with my own eyes, and it just like changed my life. Like it genuinely changed my life to see someone, like to see a living prayer answered. You know what I mean? I am just in awe of God. Like I am so in awe of who he is and what he does and what he can do. And I'm just blown away by it. And if yesterday was like a, and I know it was like a teeny tiny little glimpse into like what's to come, I'm like trying to brace myself, because God is so good. He's so good. And then the Bible says that we should love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sin. And let me just say, it really, really does. Love is the most beautiful, most powerful, most magical, most healing. Just, it's everything. It's just unbelievable to me how powerful love is. And God literally is love, you know? And everything that he's done for us, you know, it's not to defeat bad. It's not to overcome evil. But it just, that's the byproduct of it. Because love is so powerful, and it's so moving, and it's so changing, like it wins always. Like love always wins. It conquers all. It's everything. And so evil has no choice but to be defeated. It has no choice but to flee. It has no choice but to bow down to God, who is love, and Jesus, who is light. And I just am so amazed by that every day. And I'm so, so thankful to serve a God that loves more than anything else. You know, and I could just talk about it all day, but Danny just got here, and I'm trying to hurry up and like get everything ready for this retreat. I'm kind of nervous about it, because I don't really know anybody. Like, I know my sponsor and her sponsor, but they're like ladies, and I'm like, I mean, it's going to be fun. There's going to be women there. There's going to be, I don't want to say girls, because I'm not a girl. Like, I'm a lady. Like, I'm a woman. Like, I'm a female, whatever. But, like, there's going to be it's going to be a lot of fellowship. I think it's going to be a good experience. And I think it's going to be just what I need, just to get my mind off of everything, or maybe get my mind on everything, and, like, get me a clear perspective on everything. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know that everything's kind of playing out. The timeline is kind of working out perfectly. So I'm going to trust that it's going to continue to, and like even more so. But this live stream, I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not as powerful as I thought it was in my mind. I was like, this is going to be the one. Like, oh my gosh, like not like it's going to go viral, but like it's going to reach somebody. It might. I don't know. Maybe my kids. If it was my kids, like that would be amazing, because like I love them so much. I just do. So anyway, so I'm going to, my dog's like barking like crazy. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to finish getting my stuff packed. And I don't know, go talk to my boyfriend for a minute before I leave. And I hope that everybody is having a great week. It's Friday, TGIF. Make sure that if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. Please do that. Please like, share, subscribe. Check back in, because I'm gonna try to be doing more of these. I don't know. Next time I live stream, next time I'm coming to you, it's probably gonna be from the beach. So just know that. So yeah, so that's exciting. But anyway, okay. Well, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.